time, talking about love.
Hi guys, so this is my model for today. Her name is Deidre, and this look is actually a bridal look. Yes, and it is featuring House of Clay. House of Clay, they've entered a competition wherein you can vote via liking their picture on Facebook. And I'm using Hazelnut right now to do her brows. I do her brows the way I do my brows because of her eye type. I love her eyes, and I like for her brow bone to come out a little bit more. So throughout the makeup, which you guys saw in the beginning, her brow bone will be like screaming at you, boo. But yeah. So in the description bar, there is a link that I'm urging you to click and to vote. You can vote using you only can vote, sorry, if you have a Facebook account. If you don't have a Facebook account, then you can't vote because voting is done via Facebook. Now I'm saying that to say I need your help. I just told you how you can vote. I know it's probably asking a lot of some of you who are just watching my channel for the first time, but they have helped me on so many occasions. They're the ones, House of Clay, they're the ones who designed and made my wedding dress for me when I got married 4 or 5 years ago, and they've just been really good people to me. And of course, she's one of my best friends, so I'm just doing my part in helping her to just basically just get some votes. I'm using Kalari Sand now, and I'm using it as her brow bone. You know, normally I use my Shades by Girl. When I use my Shades by Girl, I'm using this one instead. So then I'm going in with Black Opal, and this is in Carob, and I'll be using Kalari again as a second highlight, as well as I'll be mixing Kalari and Hazelnut as her highlight. But yeah, I was saying that I'm just doing my part as a friend just to help them to get some votes. They're a Jamaican brand. They create, they design, they make wedding dresses, luxury wedding dresses, cocktail dresses, graduation dresses. You want a dress? Them got you. So yeah, just click the link in my description bar in order to vote. It would really mean a lot to me and to them if you just support by doing this. I know it's probably asking a lot of some of you, but that's all I'm asking. If I have at least 1,000 views on this video, I'm really expecting some votes. Alright, so please guys. So now, as I said before, I'm going in with Hazelnut, and Hazelnut is what I'll be using to do her highlight. But while doing her highlight with Hazelnut, I recognized that it wasn't coming out as how I wanted it to. So that's when I decided to mix Hazelnut with Kalari Sand. I don't know if it's called Kalari Sand, but yeah, I decided to mix them. Kalahari Sand, and it's of course by Black Opal. So I love using Black Opal, especially for bridal makeup. And I know some of you are saying, Lyric, why are you using Black Opal? It's a drugstore brand. And some of y'all who are saying that can't even use the high-end foundation. So the shade. But yeah, I love how Black Opal photographs. It photographs beautifully on the skin. It is full coverage, and it can build up light to medium or whatever. But it looks absolutely flawless on her skin. And I'm blending out Clary Sand with the same brush I used to do her all over foundation. Jonathan is cracking us up, by the way. So I'm using Buttercup, Sasha Buttercup, and I'll be using this to set her all over, and I'll also be using it to bake at the last part of the video, so keep that in mind. Whatever baking thing you see on her, it is also Sasha Buttercup. So then for her all over powder, I'll be using Dark Cocoa by Ben Nye. And it's the same brush I used to do her Sasha Buttercup. I'm using the same brush to do her all over powder. And I'm also using this all over powder to do her low light for her nose, because should I go in with a darker color to do her low light, it will come out a little bit too harsh, and that's a lot. That's the mistake I see a lot, especially with bridal makeup and the Jamaican makeup artists doing bridal makeup, is like their nose contour is just screaming at you because they're going with a darker color. I don't recommend you do that. I recommend you use the same color that I use for her all over face to do her nose low light. Alright, so next I'm going in with this color from my Modern Renaissance palette, and I wanted warm looks, and this is what I tended to go for whenever I do bridal makeup. I tended to go for warmer looks. It photographs beautifully on the bride, and of course I have to take into consideration the time of the wedding as well. So I'm doing this for like an afternoon wedding, her eye makeup, and it is looking absolutely gorgeous. I'm focusing the warmer color as usual on the outside. Then I'm going in with this orange color, and I'm putting this on her brow bone. Now, why am I putting this on her brow bone? Isn't it going to look weird? The reason why I'm putting it on her brow bone is because when I put her brow bone highlight, I want it to be a warm mix on her brow bone. So when I go in with the highlight, you're going to see that it's not as white. So I had said before that I like going because it gives a warmer look. What I mean by warmer look is that it's not as white. So how white it is. Now can't imagine if I had left it just like that. So now by placing that warmer color underneath, it diffused that white brow bone highlight, because I knew that's the highlight color I would have gone in with. I chose to go in with an orangey color before, just to diffuse that white. Then I'm going in with my Juvia's Place Nubian palette, and it's the very first palette that they have, and I'm putting this right in her crease on her outside. So now what this is creating is a cut crease, and I didn't intentionally do it, but because of the brush that I'm using, because it's a tapered blending brush, most of the color is being deposited from the tip of the brush, so it's creating like a cut crease. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh no, yes, I'm here for it. No, I'm here for it. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, good, thank you. So I loved how it came out. Now, if you see how darker underneath her eyes look, oh gosh, I can't wait to just set that and stuff. But anyway, I'm going in back with the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm taking that rose gold color, and I'm gingerly applying it on her lid. Whenever you're doing eye makeup, especially bridal makeup, do not apply gingerly on the lid. Go in, honey, observe. Look how much more pigmented. So you're talking about there's a difference between how I applied my technique applying this one, the second one, this eye, as opposed to the other eye. So just go out of it and done, because I had to go in again and to add more eyeshadow on it. You could spritz the brush if you want to with Fix Plus or Elf Mist and Set or whatever. You could do that if you wanted to. Next, I'm going in with a brown eyeliner pencil, and this is the same brown eyeliner pencil that I used to do her brows. And I'm creating a cut crease, but a soft cut crease. That's why I went in with the brown, because I want a hint of the cut crease, not like a bam, yes, boo-boo. This is cut crease, honey. Touch my man, honey. I will cut crease you. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a soft cut crease. So now I'm going in with a dark brown, not black. I'm yet to use black. I'm yet to use black on her eyes. So I'm going with the dark brown just to diffuse that. And you see how nice and soft this looks. Oh, whenever she looks down, it is heaven. It looks so beautiful. Then I'm going in again with the rose gold. I'm applying it. As I said before, I would have had to gone in again to apply. And I'm doing this as well, not just to pump up the color or to add some more intensity to the eye makeup, but also to make sure that the cut crease is separate and apart from the colors, because they're kind of fusing and I wanted there to be a separation. Going back in with the same brush that I used to do her to blend out her to apply the brown eyeshadow on the brown eyeliner. Brain fart. And I didn't add any more color to it. I just went in with the same brush to just blend out. So now this gold from the same Nubian palette, I'll be using this to put in her happy area. And I'm just putting it, not to open her eyes or anything, but that color was a little bit void of color, and I wanted to add something just a little bit lighter, but not too much, to add a little more variation to the eyes. Alright, so now I'm going back in with my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking that white color and I'm just going to pat it on the lid again because it was looking a little bit too pink to me. So I'm just going back in with it and I'm just patting it on the lid. Sorry, on the brow bone area. I'm very sorry, on the brow bone area. See, it's looking a little bit better. Then I'm taking this, I think it's another warm color. I think this pinky color right here. Ouch! This burgundish color. It's kind of like an orange burgundy color. And I'm putting it right above the cut crease. Right below where I laid the white brow bone color. Right below where I laid the brow bone color. And I'm doing this because I was losing some of the warmth I had on the lid. So this is the only black I added, and this is, we're doing her lower lash line and and waterline. And yo, at least if you're doing a bridal party, you have at least 3 clients who are like this. Well, for me at least. who can't take it. I mean, and she does her makeup in it and it feels ticklish and a whole heap of something. But yeah, so I'm just applying this black eyeliner on her lid. And then did I go in with any other eyeshadow? No, then I went straight in with a mascara just to pump up her bottom lashes a little bit, because the lashes we'll be using are or fashionista lashes, by LyricRochester, currently available right now on PERISCOPE. That's what we'll be using, and they're a little bit thick, so I wanted to balance out her eyes by applying a thick black liner as well as what you call it now, thick black liner with the mascara. So next I'm taking this color and I'm placing it on the other portion of her eyes, but on the lower side. Notice how the bike man is just being a jerk. Notice how I placed like a goldy color on top that almost fused with the rose gold. Then I placed a lighter color on the bottom. This just again adds definition to the look, and I like doing this especially on my brides. Then I'm going with this copper color to kind of finish off that lighter color that we placed. So I have the eyes right here are the main focus, obviously, and then we went in gently on her lips. Oh no, we're going to use Artist Couture's Conceited, and this is what we'll be using for her glow. I'm telling you, Jonathan had us cracking up. You hear me? I tell you, cracking up. I had to edit up most of the stuff that we did. So now I'm just taking what's called it now? Oh, I don't say deposit, but I'm taking what's in the cover to actually do her glow, because this Artist Couture is no joke, boo. Like this I don't want play something. If you're not a professional glow star, then don't do it. You know what I mean? I like one of them things there. Don't do it. Don't attempt. Do not attempt. So I'm putting it where I normally put my glow, and just a disclaimer, I do not do this for all my brides. I do not do this for all my brides. Alright, just so we're clear. So then I'm taking Pink Champagne by Shades by Gal. Yo, Shades by Gal's lip glosses are really coming through for your girl, especially for brides. This palette, really, look at her eyes, look at her brow bone, how everything fused together. You can see the cut crease, but it's not too much. Everything is absolutely phenomenal. And of course, I'll be lining her lips with dark brown from LA Girls. You can use a MAC, you can use a NYX or whatever, but I'm using my LA Girl lip liner in dark brown. This is the look, you guys. I truly hope you enjoyed it. For her blush though, I'll be using an eyeshadow from the Modern Renaissance palette. Are you guys hearing Jonathan's? I bet you're hearing it. But I'm taking the orange, and this will be I'll be using this as our blush. But look how this orange just warms up her face. It just, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And I just use a little bit, you know, not a lot, just a little bit. It's a little bit of color deposit there, but it's not overwhelming. And I'm going to be low lighting her with my Shades by Gal contour palette. And you'll see me put a little bit of the Sacha Buttercup. I had put that on her cheek because I felt like the Shades by Gal contour palette, which I'll be using, I felt like it went too far down. So now, oh, look at how beautiful that looks. Look at how beautiful everything just came together effortlessly. You see how it just chiseled out her jawbone right there? Now her jawbone, her cheeks. Yeah, man. I love contouring. So yeah, so I contour everywhere where I normally put my contour. Now this is where I was telling you guys about, where I just applied a little bit of the Sacha Buttercup just to clean up, then I remove it almost instantly. So this is the look. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and send me some screenshots and use the hashtag LyricRochester on Instagram so I can see those screenshots, boo. And if you do recreate this look, just like clean it up nicely. If you do recreate this look, please let me know. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you for your support. Please do not forget to vote. The link is in the description bar. House of Clay, let's get it.